So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We have transfer news about Arsenal in talks with a player. Wow, who knew? It's been about a month since we were last in talks with a player. Not the position that we all expected, by the way. Arsenal move in mysterious ways. But as I did say the other day, Aaron Ramsdale is on fraud watch. And Mikel Arteta obviously agrees because we're in for David Raya, who, in my opinion, is an upgrade. But just my opinion, Ramsdale has been decent, but decent ain't it. We need better than decent. But before we get into all of that, make sure you are smashing the like button, people. Big up to everybody who is subscribed to the channel. How many subs are we on? 85,256. Come on, man. You lot are moving mad slow. Mad slow. Let's get this up, man. Let's get this up. It's a week until we play the Community Shield against Manchester City. I will be back doing watch-alongs. I will also be on Rance's channel on Friday. That'll be the first live stream I will be doing of the season. So make sure you come and check that out. 6 p.m. UK time on there. And this 10 weeks or so has just gone boom, 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 so quick. Actually extremely disappointed the season's starting. I'm getting quite used to just uploading a video on each channel. There won't be one on there today. It's 9 o'clock at night. I didn't go to bed until about 7 o'clock this morning. Obviously, Crawford against Spence was on at stupid o'clock in the morning. What a fight, by the way. The GOAT, the pound for pound GOAT, is just relentless. So anyway, we're waffling about boxing. Leave your comments and super chats down below. And David Raya. A player you can say, okay, not world class, but he's a decent goalkeeper, a very decent goalkeeper. And I'll tell you something, he has actually evolved in the last couple of years because when they were in the Championship, I always thought he was a bit sus. I can't lie. Yeah, but since he's been in the Premier League, he's got better and better and better. And with the goalkeeping position, as we know with our goalkeeper passing Southampton the ball, flapping around against Brighton and all of that, some goal against West Ham, 2 goals the other day, he's a little bit suspect. And when the problem is, when you're a goalkeeper, every mistake gets highlighted. You're the last line of defence. The ball goes in the back of the net. Why? Because there's been breakdowns all the way. And now it's your job. Oh, but he's a good shot stopper. I hear that all the time about goalkeepers. He's a good shot stopper. Don't care. I do not care. That's your job. As Roy Keane says, that's his job. It's his job to save shots. It's not a good Irish accent, is it? I won't ever do that again. But his job is to save shots. Unfortunately, the way modern football has gone, you now have to be a goalkeeper that can pass the ball and play out from the back. And I mean, I see that on Nana. Nana's brilliant, by the way. But I see Onana, some stats doing the rounds, that he had 95% pass accuracy. I mean, come on, he's passing to a centre-back. There he's dinking it into the CM. But he passed the ball forward X amount. And, well, if he passed it backwards, it's going in the back of the net. Yeah, like all of these, the way modern football's gone is so inverted. Like most of the fans, inverted. And listen, if we're going to go down this route of having a goalkeeper that can play out from the back and all of that and be comfortable under pressure, then we need to get an upgrade on Ramsdale because for me, he ain't comfortable under pressure. When the pressure was on, he bottled it. Yeah, he absolutely threw games away. He's not the only one, but in this instance, we're talking about a goalkeeper. He is our goalkeeper. I do feel the fact that he only has Tina Turner behind him, that it's not really helpful. Because he got way too cocky at times, giving it mouth to all the the home fans when we were on an away trip. That's all cool. That's all banter and shithousery and all that. I get all of that. That's sick. But you better make sure you win something. Yeah, because you can't be doing all of that. Getting your head bigger and bigger and bigger, giving it all to Bertie, and then ultimately fall flat on your face, and you're part of the reason for it. So, listen, I'm pleased that Arteta and Edu and the club are looking at another goalkeeper. Now, is this goalkeeper good enough to win us stuff? Well, that remains to be seen. Playing for Brentford and playing for Brighton are 2 completely different things. He's playing with no pressure whatsoever at Brentford. None at all. They're not going to get relegated. They're not going to win anything. No pressure. It's like when Ward-Prowse takes free kicks. Oh, he's the best free kick taker in the world. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. He's never taken a free kick under pressure. Oh, yeah, but Lee, they're in a relegation battle and they get relegated. Okay, and he can still walk out there a hero. So where's the pressure? Doesn't matter if he scores free kicks or not to keep in the league or not. No pressure. Get him to take Beckham's free kick against Greece and see if he can ping that top bins. Yeah, get him to take Messi's free kick against Liverpool, see if he can put that top bins. Yeah, get him to take Mahrez's free kick in the AFCON. Let's see if he can put that top bins. And this is the thing. When you're playing under pressure, that's when you see how good a player is. And listen, David Raya, in my opinion, is a better passer out, a player out from the back than Ramsdale. I think it's much of a muchness in terms of saving shots. All goalkeepers can save shots, but the all-round package, I do think that Raya is a better goalkeeper. And that's not just because we're linked to him, or just because, it's a new shiny toy. Because I know that Arsenal fans will probably have their pants around their ankles going, oh my God, yay, we've signed the next David De Gea. Woohoo, we've nicked him from Bayern Munich. That's another one I see. Yeah, Fabrizio saying that he only wants Arsenal over Bayern Munich. The amount of stories we've seen with every single player we've signed this season, oh, they rejected this club, they rejected that club, only wants this. What a load of cobblers, mate. Yeah, I'm telling you now, the first club who put a tabled offer on, that is accepted, an offer on the table, should I say, that is accepted, is going there. Even if it's Tottenham. Even if it's Everton. If Everton come in and go, bang, 40 mil, and Brentford accept it, he's going Everton. I don't know how many times I have to keep telling people this. If there's 2 clubs or 3 clubs or 4 clubs that put the same offer on the table, then he can decide. Then he's rejected said clubs. But if there's only one club that put an offer on the table, it's like when Chelsea fans were giving it, Mudryk rejected it. No, he didn't. We didn't have an offer accepted. Oh, Declan Rice rejected Man City. No, he didn't. They never had an offer accepted. Yeah, all of this waffling and mental gymnastics is crazy. Cheers, guys. But anyway, I do think that Ramsdale's got extremely lackadaisical. Tina Turner is not good enough. He's going to be going to Forest. Again, another PR signing. Get another American in here. Get more American fans. Pretty simple. Before any Americans start crying, I'd be saying the same if it was in Spain or in Italy. But obviously, America is a massive, semi-untouched market for football fans. It's getting bigger and bigger every day. And we signed Austin Trusty and Tina Turner. We've then been on tour in America 2 years straight. Why haven't we gone to Africa? Oh, my bad. Less money in Africa, isn't there? Of course. Yeah. And this is what these clubs are doing. They're smart as fuck. They buy players to get an audience in that area. Yeah. And if people think I'm being a prick with it, I don't care because it's factual. We've signed 2 Americans that have barely played for us, and they're both going to be gone by the end of this window. So why do we buy him? How much did we pay for Tina Turner? 7 mil? How much did we buy Trusty for? There's another 10, 12 mil combined that we've wasted, plus wages, and they've barely kicked a ball. Austin Trusty has not kicked a ball for Arsenal first team in a competitive competition. Why was he signed? And we'll sell him for less than we bought him for. But speculate to accumulate. Yeah? Speculate to accumulate. Go and buy a player for 4 mil, loan him out, get a big sign. Woohoo! Yes. Now, oh my God, an American sign. And now the American fans will start coming. It's great marketing. Yeah, but Tina Turner was never good enough for Arsenal. And he was never good enough to push Aaron Ramsdale to get better. So Aaron Ramsdale's comfy. Turner's living the dream because he's playing for Arsenal every now and again. And listen, he weren't bad when he played, but not for me. Yeah, he's championship level at best. Yeah, I want the best of this football club. But again, this goes back to Champions League and attract world-class players. Well, where are they? Because again, David Raya is not world-class. So this a myth that you can sign world-class players with Champions League. It's just been peddled by Sky and a bunch of inverted fans online. Where are the world-class talents? Why aren't we getting Mbappe? Why aren't we getting Harry Kane? Have Man United signed any world-class players this summer? Højlund, is he world class? No. Mason Mount? No. Anana? Borderline. Yeah, borderline. One of the best in the world, potentially, yeah. But one. Max, if you even want to put Anana into that bracket. What about Chelsea? Chelsea signed any world-class players? Well, they did in the January window. They signed Enzo Fernandez. For me, he's class. Yeah, maybe you guys disagree, but for me, I think he's fucking unreal. But look at the teams that are in the Champions League. Man City, who have they signed? Newcastle, who have they signed? This Champions League myth is getting highlighted, which is in a way why I wanted Mbappe to go to Saudi, just to go, yo, I thought Champions League could attract everyone, like attract best players. They want Champions League. Go, oh, but he's different. He wanted the money. Like, that's what it boils down to, people. And when people start waking up and realizing you pay top dollar, you get top players. Doesn't matter what competition you're in. Yeah, do you genuinely think any of them Chelsea players give two fucks that they are not in the Champions League this season? No, they don't. They're all getting paid dough. They don't love the club like you love a club. None of these players at Arsenal will ever, ever, ever love the club how we love the club as fans. I do not care what anybody says. Yeah. Oh, but Saka came through the academy. Smith Rowe came through. They do not love the club like we love the club. Yeah. Sorry, they don't. They don't. Because when they're getting paid to do a job, it's completely different to paying to watch. It is. But anyway, it is what it is. But listen, David Raya is not world class. Potentially he could be. Listen, he is only 27, which is relatively young for a goalkeeper. How old's Ramsdale? He's 24, isn't he? Ramsdale. 25. When did he turn 25? May the 14th. Okay, David Raya. Let's have a look at Raya. I think he's 27. He is 27. He's going to be 28 on the 15th of September. That's still relatively young for a goalkeeper, though, isn't it? 6 foot tall. That's not very tall for a goalkeeper. How tall is Ramsdale? 6'2". So he's a little bit smaller than Ramsdale. Listen, it remains to be seen. And we are trying this season to fight on 4 fronts. I don't care what the superfan channels say about, oh, the League Cup's beneath us. All right, mate, I guarantee you lot are at fucking Wembley at the weekend. Cheers, watching the Community Shield, which is basically a glorified soccer aid. But you'll be jumping up and down like idiots if we win that. But the League Cup, that's beneath us, mate. That's beneath us. Stop listening to these idiots. We have to win something this season. And I will fully take a League Cup. But ultimately, I want the league. I want us to win the league. These legends behind us are probably sitting there every single day thinking, Jesus Christ, that club's finished. They must do. Listen, we know Thierry Henry is extremely vocal. Bergkamp never speaks. Very rarely hear from Pires, but he's normally gnawing off Arteta. And Patrick Vieira, oh, he ain't got a job, has he? Or has he got a job? I don't know. Where is he? I have no idea. But listen, we still need a striker. We still need a centre mid. And I still think we potentially need a centre back, but that's by the by. But we do play Man City on the 6th. And I'm looking forward to the game, despite it ruining my holiday. Despite it ruining my holiday, I'm quite disappointed. I've got to go back to work next week, next Sunday. Watch along settings. What time's the game kick off? I don't even know. Let's have a look. Smash the likes up while I'm looking for this, people. 5 p.m. my time. Well, that ain't too bad. I'll get a day down the beach. A little bit of lobster. A little bit of octopus. A little bit of pill, a little bit of shrimp. Yeah, it's going to be nice, man. And I'll come back, probably beat them. I think the last 3 or 4 times we've won the Community Shield, the team that we've beaten has gone on to win the league. Just saying. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on David Raya. Do you think he's an upgrade on Ramsdale, or do you just think it's just healthy competition? We've got 4 competitions. We can say, right, you're the goalkeeper for Champions League and League. You're the goalkeeper for the Cups, or you're just the league keeper, and you're the league. You're the keeper for the Champions League and for the two Cups. Because if you do it that way, they both get a similar amount of games. 38 games in the league, and we're hoping to have around 20 odd games in the cup competitions. Depends, obviously, whether we get to the finals of them or not. But I don't know. Me personally, if Ramsdale drops a couple of stinkers in the first 3 games, drop him and put Raya in goal. Yeah, I do think this deal will get done. Said this many times before. When these journalists, and I use that term loosely, are posting these things out, Ornstein, Fabrizio, etc., the deal's already done. Yeah, and if it ain't done, it's extremely close to being done. Extremely close to being done. Look at the Højlund deal. Sorry, not the Højlund deal, the Onana deal. Oh, the second bid's been rejected, but don't worry, it will be done next week. Well, how do you know that? Because if Arsenal came in and bid 10 million more, he's going Arsenal, isn't he? So how did you know the deal was definitely done, even though the third bid hadn't gone in yet? Because it's all part of the game. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the PR. Make it look like Man United are really trying. Make it look like Arsenal are really trying. The fact is, we phoned Brentford. How much do you want for your goalkeeper? They've said X amount, and we're trying to barter down a couple of mil. And by next week, it'll be signed for Arsenal. That's it. That deal will get done quick because it ain't a massive deal. Yeah, it's pretty simple. He don't have to move London. He can stay in London. Yeah, he don't have to relocate his family, his kids, if he's got any. Brentford are happy with a fee. Gives them time to go and get another goalkeeper before the season starts. They're probably already on the phone to teams getting a goalkeeper. I watched the first half of them against Villa earlier. The goalkeeper they got, the backup goalkeeper, useless. They need to bin him off real quick. So they need to go and get another one. But listen, this deal will happen. And I'm kind of happy with it. But if we start this season without an out-and-out striker, a proper one, an elite one, yeah, then do not be surprised if it don't go how you want it this season. But it remains to be seen. Anyway, listen, have a blessed evening. I'm going to go and watch the rest of the Chelsea-Fulham game. And have a couple of Sylvesters. I'm going to cook up some burgers, I think. Don't know whether to do them on the barbecue or just fry them. Probably just fry them. A bit long setting up a barbecue for a few burgers and sausages, isn't it? But there we go. Yeah, anyway, have a blessed evening. I'll be back again tomorrow. Leave your comments and super chats down below. Go and sub to the second channel. There's no video on there. I just can't be asked, if I'm honest. The best never rest, Lee. But don't worry, you have had 18 minutes out of me on here. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow. 2 uploads, 1 on each channel tomorrow. Smash the like, subscribe. We out. Adios. Ramsdale and Fraud Watch.